Hello there. Welcome back to some Darktide. This is Fimley Jim. As you can see, I'm sure as you've seen from the community post, I have achieved greatness in defeating in our monstrosities in Heresy difficulty by myself. I did it with a bunch of randoms, which was really nice. I was able to get it, and this is what this is what it looks like in game. And it is absolutely incredibly astonishing, just to go with everything. This is exactly what I wanted to get my guy looking like. Starting to look like a real, true and tried Psyker main. So, anyway, I'm bringing a video to you today to, first of all, it's going to be a gameplay of Heresy difficulty. It's also going to be showcasing, my opinion has shifted a little bit. I'm a big purveyor of the Surge staff. I think it's very good. But I have been playing with the Fire Staff a lot. And I do believe that it may have overtaken the Surge Staff on my list of best staff. I think the Flame Staff may be even better. And I'll explain as we go, and I'll demonstrate. But first, I would like to show a few quality of life things that may make your life a little easier playing this game, that I don't think has been shown by many content creators. First of all, I am running right now, let me show you in the top right, at 86 FPS, 87. I'm playing at 2K resolution, and I am also running it on the absolute highest settings. That is because this game is so poorly optimized. I was running it on medium most of the time, and I actually got worse performance from it being on medium, which I believe is a result of when you change it to medium, the game drops down and starts using your CPU more than your graphics card, because I noticed that my CPU, which where is it right now? Let's see. It is at 30%. Before it was at 60-70% when I was on medium settings. And I didn't really have anything else open. I never really do besides my recording software and the game. So, as you can see now, my GPU is almost being 100% used. Ever since I did that, the game has run way smoother, it looked way prettier. So that's a little pro tip, I would say, if you want to look at my settings. I do use NVIDIA DLSS, so if you have that, please use it. Ray tracing should never be in any game. It's not ready yet. It's not realistic for any game to run that yet, so screw that. It says custom because I set everything to high and I turn off motion blur because it makes me sick. But everything is on high, and I'm getting good frames. And in game, I get good frames. I think the lowest it dips down to is like 60 at the lowest. That's just a little tip in case people are struggling with performance and they're wondering why. That's why. So there's the first little tidbit. And another tidbit is regarding weapon crafting and what you should be looking for in the shop. So here we are in the shop. We have 1 minute left until it refreshes. So the thing with the game is I have a staff that's very high gear score. It's at 434 as a purple, which is really good. This I don't think could get that high. But the reason it's so high is because I found a green that was really high, like this. 375 as a green is very high. Mine was upwards of, I think, 389 or something. It was a 389 flame staff as a green. And I bought it immediately, and I was going to upgrade. I had a different staff that I was working on, but I switched because I realized my other staff was 389 as a purple. So a 389 as a green meant I could upgrade higher, get it way higher. So I think this game is meant to encourage you to actually look through. Don't disregard your greens. Do not. Because I truly think that the greens are the ones that, like the greens and grays, are the ones that can get the absolute highest gear score when you fully craft them up to master crafted or to whatever they are. But we have 7 seconds, so let's refresh the shop. All right, now that the shop has refreshed, we can now see some more options here. See this? 356 as a blue. The other one was 403, which is really good. This, not very good. I'm like looking for some really high gear score right now, right? So, you go down here though, we look at these gear scores. This is really high. 384, right here. This is what you're looking for. Because this, when you upgrade it, can jump super high. I'd wager this could get anywhere when it gets to gold, like a mastercraft, it could be upwards of 464 gear score with this. whereas something like this wouldn't come close to it, because it's missing by 30 points. 30 points. So, yeah, that was just a little tidbit I wanted to show, explaining how I think the game's crafting actually is supposed to be working. And that's how I've been able to get my staff to 434 right here, where this is 407. See, this 401 would be a good upgrade one. This is pretty high too, which you can upgrade into something like this, because this staff was really high up there when I found it as a green. So I would say very good. Also, I'll be showing you my build, but I'm using my flame staff, but I've switched out the passive for Terrifying Barrage, which suppresses enemies within 6-meter radius on close range kill. Super good with the flame staff. I underestimated how good it would be, because like, people show up behind you all the time, right? And this suppresses them. Your tankiness goes through the roof. Super, 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 super good. Very good. Oh, another thing I'm sure a lot of you have heard is make sure to remove all of your toughness increasing curios, because you will take bleed through damage if you have toughness over 100. It's a bug right now, but they're fixing it. So, yeah, just keep that in mind. That's why I've swapped off all mine were toughness with acid for toughness too, but I swapped them off. And you're gonna want wounds also for Heresy difficulty. But we're gonna go into my skill tree. I'm using Quietude to replenish our toughness whenever I cleanse Peril. This is to gain more damage when I get really overheated. This is to get more warp charges, which is very good. I still use this. It's a quality of life thing, and it's a personal preference that you can go opt for that too if you want. But I don't know. I find this to be way better, and I enjoy it more. So, but then we have Kinetic Flare. I still use it. I still think it's really good. You can basically you get free stacks and you get free insta kills. I don't really see any reason to take these two. There's just like 6 more charges. That's whatever. I'm going to be expelling them frequently. So, plus this gives me a charge. So this is like more capacity or more of the resource that you'll be getting. So it's, and then this is just the one you take all the time when you use the flame staff, because it has a passive attached to it. At the bottom one right here, where enemies killed by your soul blaze effect from any source have a 10% chance to grant you a warp charge, which the flame staff only does that. So huge stacks, and it makes your ultimate actually like an attack with fire, and you feel like a fire god. Anyway, that has been the build, and I will show you guys some Heresy difficulty gameplay, and I will explain my thought process as to why I think the flame staff is my new personal favorite, and in my mind, my new best staff in the game. I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so first things first, game looks lovely right now. Second of all, there is a very...
Since this accursed city, the fist of the Imperium cannot reach.
Getting interrupted by all the character speech, but there is a very distinct difference between the attacks for the fire staff that it took longer than I'm willing to admit for me to realize. Your left click can perma CC enemies. Your right click cannot. Or at least it doesn't have the stagger that like this. A full big enemy, here it is, do what the lightning staff does with the fire staff, and now he's dead. The fire staff, he's using the lightning staff, which is great. But the lightning staff is still good, right? You hit a bunch of enemies that you wouldn't even see, and you can chain to a bunch of enemies, but see, this is where it would struggle. This is where it would struggle, and where this excels. I don't even have to worry. I get rid of them. This is on Heresy as well. And see, now he's commenting on my burning of everything.
Fox beneath my heel.
And it's good to jump around while you're doing it. Like, you will be super mobile. You just can, like, spam your, you can spam your little fart like this, and you're in a pinch. Like, just get everyone hit with it, and then you can switch over to this. And it does work on dogs, also, another thing. It works on everything, except Only it doesn't work on, like, there's a flamer. It won't work on him.
We killed that carcass.
No, not good. Not good. That's not good. That's even with, I'm taking 30% reduced damage from those fuckers. Then I'll stop him from shooting for a sec. Get him down. I mean, it would be good to use a head burst there, but like I said, I'm showcasing the staff. Showing how to use this staff. There should be someone right here. You basically can spam that.
Skillful in its way.
And it gets enemies off you. Like, hey, you're too close. Let's get rid of you. And I just feel like this is a little bit more mandatory than the lightning staff for this kind of mode, just because it's one of the two, in my opinion. Just because being able to quickly get people off you like that is invaluable. And being able to clear hordes, which is a big problem in these modes, is because you will have hordes all the time. There's never really an instance where you don't have hordes.
No coming back after this.
And you use your corners to, like, keep yourself covered while you charge. I like that muffled voice with the helmet he's wearing.
You gonna... I shall sweep all before me.
And still doing okay on the health. It's just a little worse for wear because of the bomber, but I haven't taken any true damage. Could heal, but I know there's a healing station right there.
Pay heed to such places.
Look at him all.
Is that a sniper up there? Gonna clean house, do with the lightning staff, could never.
There's little my incomparable mind cannot achieve.
We're just racking up the body count here. You can hear the team commenting on it. Oh, and a sniper. The worst enemy in the entire game, in my opinion. That thing fucking sucks.
Get back in fight, Psyker.
Yes, quickly now.
I had those guys spawn behind me so regularly. It's so frustrating, but it's okay. We're fine. We're surviving. And the fireball goes a lot farther than you realize. Not in a good spot though right now.
Look, it's Chopper.
I had a really good team yesterday that I was playing with that was really awesome. With a friend of mine. And we were able to have like really good coordination. But with all these gunners, pretty much just don't want to be around too long. We just want to... Yeah, see the lightning staff pushing that box bomber away was really good. Get rid of them. Around the corner. And there's no one left.
Just do it.
Looking for crafting materials. Side to side dodging is very important, and just... Oh god.
Bending my bones, protect me.
Did that. Fall back.
That's the danger attended to.
We lost a teammate. We're just gonna set this thing on fire. That way we can get some decent damage going. Oh god. We'll help our teammate. Get him up. It sounds like the Beast of Nurgle's right behind me. hitting this thing. Oh, that's not good. Keep hitting it. Oh, it spit him out, thank God. Sometimes it'll hold them hostage for so long. There you go. As you can see, holy cow, everyone's health bar is not looking good.
Ammo!
The flame staff is a lot higher skill ceiling. It's a lot more managey as opposed to the lightning staff. The lightning staff's kind of just cast and forget, and you don't really have to put that much effort into it, which is nice, and it has better range. But you can't deal with hordes of enemies, and also the synergy isn't as good in my opinion, as the flame staff actually has tailor-made skills. Tailor-made skills for the class, for the staff. So like the last level 30 skill is like deliberately made for.
A shame about the boot. I shall sweep all before me.
Attention to a corner, just get rid of all over my fist.
The enemy has the best fun.
Wait for our teammate to get back. Oh, he's right next to us. Nice. I'll just get rid of all these guys and recharge a little bit. I do go back and forth on whether or not get like on kills toughness is better or the recharge. The recharge feels more consistent because like even if you don't get a kill, you can still get toughness back by recharging like this. I get all these yummy kills here. And another thing I've noticed is that sometimes you'll get kills, like burn kills, that won't come up as a red hit marker for some reason. We're moving on. But we were able to completely stop 2 hordes, and this is another one right here. Just do this and then lay into them.
I used to live in a block just like this. I'm never going back.
Medicaid. I'll take it. Whoa, whoa. See, the sniper just spawned right the fuck next to us. There we go, dealt with that. And I'm doing pretty well on the health and the stacks. Keep your teammates alive with this. Stop the flamer. And then we'll just cook them. So it's a little bit different, right? So I'm just spamming this a little more. And there are obviously better tools to deal with armored enemies and whatnot. And you know, but this is just employing the tactic of. Also, I didn't mention in the last video, they changed the funnel range for this. It's the same amount of coverage. It didn't get nerfed. It's just it's less in your face as it was before. Like you were physically unable to see before. Now you can actually see, which is it's just so much nicer.
Open your eyes.
So I don't know, I heard people calling it that it got nerfed, which is just not true. So.
Another headshot.
We'll just do this. Anyone in that vicinity will die.
I see you, Gunner.
Going back. Would have preferred a tighter corner, but this is fine.
Are you jealous, roughneck?
And then we gotta get rid of it. Oh, and there's a dog on me. I do have a healing thing.
Follow me!
Let it back down! Thank you! Thank you!
It kills the hound!
Cock and gun's empty!
See the vapor?
Oh my god, I hate the snipers.
Was one of you.
I'm going back for the healing. If it's still here. It doesn't seem to be still here. And juke all you want, the snipers will hit you. Lightning Staff and the Flame Staff together on a team is really good. I have found though that the best team comp, that at least feels the best, is the
Squalid corner and a den of misfits.
is a sharpshooter with like two sharpshooters, a zealot of some kind, or an ogren,
Healing station.
and a Psyker. That seems to be the best. Oh look, see these guys? These are I can CC lock even armored enemies.
That's quite enough out of you, Ranger.
Do we have another horde coming?
We're doing your guns empty!
You'll find our sanction reduction targets inside the enforcer station.
And CC lock them, and then just hit them all.
Insect.
And back off a little bit.
Just sorted!
And I could just, you know, hit him with the good old head pop, but I can also CC lock. Just kind of trying to showcase on those guys as well that I can CC. Oh my god! I swear to God, I barely see it all the time. Enjoy that, bitch.
Shut the guy! Gun's empty!
Haven't been an enforcer in this place for years, thanks to the water cartel.
Taking a shot! Oh, cover just makes it fun! Throwing grenade! Guns empty!
Get the dog off. I just think this staff has a lot better survivability. Oh my god, the fucking dog. Behind us.
That's the hound dead.
Now we can get up into the good old mix.
Guns dry!
But yeah, just spamming that has so much more like quick effectiveness. Just spreading the flame, and then when you deal with like this, you just
Here! Cut this!
and when the boss fight eventually happens, this thing I probably won't even fight the boss. I'll probably just deal with the ads, and I'll help my team a whole lot. That sniper always looking at me. There we go. Catch up a little bit and get back into it. Sounds like a horde. snipers again.
No more angry thoughts.
Just get all these guys torched. I can protect my team by lighting everything on fire in around that area. And that was a horde dealt with like it was nothing. Why did I hear something over here? I thought I heard something.
That's the bomber dead.
There is a box bomber behind us.
The bomber is come!
Ah. The one that marks the target and gives 15% more damage is always awesome. But I forget what you take over it. I think I took the coherency warp charges over it. One behind it. Oh, let's get off me. I don't like being on this side just because they can spawn behind us. I also don't advise using the right click for this. It's kind of a waste. It doesn't really matter if you instantly hit it, but when you do this, I can do this and not look at it, and it doesn't. My what's it called? My warp doesn't go up, which is really nice having to not deal with. Though it does stagger, it's just the fart is the same amount of stagger, but much faster. It just takes a sec to wind up, but the fart has more CC potential because I could just keep. It's like waves, right? Like I can just do this. Where I'm pretty sure the other one is like a static, like oh they'll stagger for a second and then they'll come after you.
Ammunition is here, brute!
Onward and upward.
So far now. Find the elevator and let's end this heresy.
Right cover! Got him forward! Catch this, heretic! Raise that gunner!
I see it, Papa!
And dead! I've got you now! Hey, so
Take cover and keep grabbing heads.
stand to lose something! Talk about this, Sparkhead.
This I love the amount of crafting resources we're getting from this. Like super nice. Heresy feels like a really sweet spot for difficulty. It's really good, really hard. People are gonna die, and like at the same time, feels extremely rewarding with like the crafting materials and stuff that you get from it. Cut him down.
Way back from here. You are nothing!
Stop this! And the more coming! Bunch of snivellers coming!
Sniper again. get him up. Keeping him off my team right now. A whole horde, just me, taking them all on. I mean, the lightning staff's helping a little, but there's such a sheer mass of bodies here. Almost walked right by this. Oh my god, we're getting so many on this mission specifically. And we can get it off our teammates. Yeah, every time it doesn't like the fire. I would say this struggles against pox bombers though, which is why I took pox bomber resistance. Because there's a high likelihood you'll blow up to them. But it, like the lightning staff struggles with hordes, right? So, and it's sort of a struggles with hordes, struggles a little bit with like apparel efficiency. I'm checking back here. I'm curious if they would be cheeky and spawn some like crafting material back here. And it's just kind of like about using your left click first to wind up into your right click. So it's very similar to the lightning staff, being you use it. Oh, I'm at max health. I didn't even realize.
Ammo
If that little scratch hurts, you wouldn't last a day in my old regiment.
Handle
Got
the,
to stay ready.
Oh, I've noticed that there's a bug too. Like sometimes you can't type messages at all. Oh, no, I lost him.
Feels a bit too gutting familiar, yeah? Explicator?
I lost plenty in this place. Others lost more. Some of them to me.
How tantalizing. How worthless as a reply.
I like the guy's mask he's got going on. It's gonna be a lot harder without the sharpshooter, but
Sacrifice!
Psyker reduction target confirmed and locked in. I want it dead.
the music is like 11 out of 10. It feels like techno doom music. Not techno. It's like I don't even. To be honest, I don't even really know. Like it sounds like something my girlfriend would listen to. That's what I would listen to too, but. I'm helping my team by not fighting the boss and dealing with all of these little pieces of shit that would otherwise make this really difficult. I think he's...
Fear and foreshortened lifespan. No, not foreshortened lifespan. I said foreshortened lifespan. Why are you not paying attention? Look at me, not them.
I know this doesn't do a lot of damage to these guys, but I'm more getting their attention.
Relic has already been informed. He always smiled.
And that
Am I not glorious?
is this staff on Heresy difficulty. An absolute beast of a weapon when you combine it with the right perks and the right everything. I'm ending on 4 stacks. Didn't really head pop very much. Extraordinarily, of course, the bot searches. An extraordinarily powerful weapon. Very, very solid. That is a lot of resources we got from that. That's fucking awesome. Anyway, this has been Fimbly Jim. And I hope you guys have been enjoying the content so far. I really appreciate all the support you guys have been showing, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm super stoked about this cosmetic that I got. Super stoked. But I was more stoked about how the fire staff is performing at Heresy difficulty, because I honestly think with a coordinated team, I think I could take it to Heresy, or to Damnation. I think Psyker definitely has that level of potential. I tried it with all the staffs. The fire staff seem to have the most profound impact, being able to sort of CC lock big enemies when you need to in a pinch, so your teammates can do damage or head pop at range. Lightning staff still does very well against those kinds of enemies, but in general, those gigantic hordes often result in people's deaths because you get overwhelmed by so many, and this staff literally melts them like butter, to the point where your hit markers can't keep up with how many kills you're getting, and you'll only see like 1 or 2 red markers when you're actually getting like probably like 30-40 kills or more. I'm pretty sure I could have killed like over 100 in that instance. I'd have to look up when your allies start commenting on how many kills you're getting, because I'm sure there's a point that they start doing it. But anyway, I digress. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please let me know if there's any builds you'd like me to cover or any questions you have. I will be expanding my game horizons here soon. I really like this game, so I'll still be covering it, so don't worry. I like being I like playing the Psyker, and I like giving Psyker content, so if anyone would like me to keep doing that, I will still be doing that. But I am going to be looking at like the Callisto Protocol and playing a playthrough of that, because it's a game I've been very excited for. So let me know if you guys would like that, because I plan to do it. So I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Drive and walk safe wherever you do go, and I hope you guys do well. Anyway, I'll catch you later. Bye.